I'm back. I told you it was coming. It is now time for us to focus on section 2, understanding division. And the first thing we always want to think about is what is some of the language that's important for the understanding of division. Well, there's a lot of terms that you may want to emphasize with your students, and here are some of the following terms. First, you may talk about division with columns and later rows. There you can see it on the second slide there. We are talking about division, so do your students know what that word means or what it means to divide? In division, we have a division sign. We also need to know what the equal sign means. We will talk about division as equal groups. Sometimes we may talk about division as equal shares, so you may use a little bit of that language from time to time. But as you will see in just a few minutes, we will talk about division within dividing geometric shapes. So there we have to know about fourths and halves and later thirds. And as we do that, we are actually thinking about creating a fraction. So that might be some early vocabulary you want to introduce to your students. We will partition those shapes or partition a whole into equal parts. Do your students know what it means to partition? And then we also need to know what a hole is. Not a hole that you dig in the ground, but a W-H-O-L-E. Do your students know what that term means? So of all of these terms, which of these terms do you perceive as challenging for your students? And how are you going to help your students solidify the meaning of these terms?